Between the co-stars, Friedman insists the truth is in those documents.
That I get to work in this industry, and particularly incredibly fortunate that I get to work in it this long, but I really want to work with people.
Welcome back. Picture this. You're cozied up with a giant tub of popcorn, practically vibrating with excitement for those witty, savage burns Deadpool is famous for. Then boom, out of nowhere, rumors start swirling that Ryan Reynolds might be in deep trouble with the higher-ups at Marvel and Disney. What? Well, it looks like the Merc with a mouth might have crossed the line with one too many wisecracks. If you're a fan of scandalous gossip,
it's believing that people and humanity are inherently good.
Dropping drama, and all the chaotic behind-the-scenes action. Brace yourselves. We're diving straight into the fiery buzz around a Deadpool 3 joke that dared to take on the Disney empire. But before we spill the tea, and trust me, it's hot, do me a solid and smash that like button like you're taking down a piñata at the wildest party ever. And if you're hungry for more behind-the-scenes chaos, hit that subscribe button. Because let's face it, I wouldn't be here without you. Now let's get to it, shall we? Word on the street is that this so-called forbidden joke
with my father, which was very complicated and difficult. My dad was a very, I come from a middle class, kind of blue-collar home, and my dad
wasn't just some random quip that Reynolds tossed in while buzzing on too much coffee. Nope. Multiple sources claim this jab popped up in several early drafts of the Deadpool 3 script. So yeah, this wasn't just an accident. This was pure comedic chaos, and it was aimed squarely at Justin Baldoni, who's currently drowning in drama over It Ends With Us. For those,
I would say that they're more surprises because they have beginnings, middles, and ends. They're not like, it's not just like a, hey, there's the person and we move on. It's they're there for a reason.
who aren't caught up, that's the project making waves because of all the alleged behind-the-scenes tension between Baldoni and Blake Lively. Don't worry, we'll dive into that spicy drama in a minute. But first, let's be real here. If you're Deadpool, you could roast your own grandma and it'd still be on brand. So why did this one joke cause such a stir? Let's dig into that. Hold on tight, because things are about to get even messier.
It had to do with the brilliance of Blake Lively and being able to act with this powerhouse and
Now let's get to the heart of this drama-packed burrito. Why is everyone losing it over one cheeky little joke? Well, buckle up, because we're diving straight into the Baldoni Lively legal mess that's been shaking up the headlines. The scoop is that Justin Baldoni, who stepped in to produce and direct It Ends With Us, clashed big time with Blake Lively. Someone you'd think would be totally in his corner, especially since she was all in on the project at first.
Is the one who used her power and influence to take control of the film. Lively's team, though, they're saying they're going to defend her accusations in court.
But according to inside sources, Lively says she was basically forced into creative decisions she wasn't feeling, and when the internet started side-eyeing the whole thing, she dipped. Baldoni, on the other hand, insists everything was a team effort, until the backlash hit and Lively did a complete 100.
Can we take off her socks?
Yeah.
For some reason, she doesn't have a sh for socks. She has a C for socks. So she's like, yay!
180. But wait, it gets juicier. Apparently, Disney threw its full support behind Baldoni, turning this whole situation into the perfect storm of celebrity feuds and corporate drama. Now, imagine Disney hearing about Reynolds' little dig. Yep, the same Disney that's betting on Baldoni to be their golden boy for future family-friendly hits. One sarcastic jab from Ryan, "I'll roast anything," Reynolds suddenly puts a sour taste in Disney's mouth.
Ever had a Guinness cake?
No, but I need to.
This is new to me, yeah.
You've never heard of a Guinness cake?
No.
What? Have you ever heard of putting like Ribena in a Guinness? Like
So that's kind of frowned upon in
Ribena's
Ireland?
like a
That innocent joke? Not so innocent anymore. Sources say the bigwigs didn't waste a second demanding the joke be scrapped, but hold tight, because that's just the appetizer. The main course? How Marvel might be putting the brakes on Reynolds' comedic freedom. Cue the dramatic music. Word on the street is that Marvel's big shots aren't exactly thrilled with Reynolds' savage humor.
The finale, we did, essentially I walked you through the New York Times metadata and showed you that this woman had posted on X.
Especially when it steps on Disney's polished image. Some sources are saying Reynolds got a very clear warning. Tone it down or else. And that or else. Oh, it's sparking a ton of wild speculation online. Could Marvel really distance itself?
Me that she was going to be Lily. I honestly didn't let myself get too excited because I am kind of a pessimist, and it was
from the very guy who turned Deadpool into a massive success? Let's be honest, that's about as likely as Thanos opening up a vegan bakery. But hey, in Hollywood, stranger things have happened. Still, fans are freaking out that the comedic freedom we've all come to love about Deadpool might be snatched away. Word is
to do with the brilliance of Blake Lively and being able to act with this powerhouse and react in real time.
Reynolds is not happy about the idea of Deadpool 3 being turned into a sanitized, squeaky clean version of the character we know and adore. Because let's face it, if Deadpool can't roast everyone around him and break that fourth wall, is he even Deadpool anymore? But before we start losing it, let's check in with the fans. Because oh boy, they've been totally blown.
Between the co-stars, Friedman insists the truth is in those documents and that Blake Lively is the one who used her power and influence to take control of the film. Lively's
blowing up the internet with their thoughts. And trust me, they're not sitting back quietly on this one. When the news dropped that Disney forced the removal of that joke, fans completely lost it, flipping their metaphorical tables in pure outrage. Let's be real, Deadpool's whole vibe is being outrageous with flair, so censoring him is like throwing ice-cold water on a fireworks display.
It wasn't until she actually showed up on set to film the role that I allowed myself to get excited. And obviously, you know, I've seen Brandon.
Social media exploded with accusations that Disney is silencing Marvel's most notorious troublemaker, and people are seriously fearing this could mark the beginning of the end for R-rated Marvel magic. Are we really about to watch the day when Deadpool can't drop an F-bomb or throw a savage pop culture burn?
Quickly turned to Gossip Girl, like all conversations do now. That's when Miss Ferreira and I forged our own sisterhood of the traveling contempt for Gossip Girl.
Some fans are genuinely worried this is where we're heading. A watered-down Deadpool 3 stripped of all its rebellious, unfiltered charm. Others are saying one joke isn't enough to wreck the whole movie, so maybe everyone just needs to chill. But the rumors keep rolling in. There's talk that Disney's asking for even more rewrites, probably to scrub out any content that's deemed too controversial.
Yes, we are taking full credit for this. Stay-at-home moms, people that have been sending me tips, we are taking full credit for this journalism. But clearly, either she or someone on...
For a lot of fans, this is like telling James Bond to swap his martini for a glass of plain old tap water. So the real question is, where does this all end? Unfortunately, the drama doesn't stop with just fan outrage. The burning question now is what this means for Ryan Reynolds' future with the Deadpool franchise. Before you dash off, let me know in the comments, is Disney just being a buzzkill, or did Ryan go too far? And hey, don't forget to smash that like button like you're slaying your Monday blues.
Key that I get to work in this industry, and particularly incredibly fortunate that I get to work in it this long, but I really want to work with people that are either immensely talented.
And hit subscribe if you want VIP access to all this celebrity mayhem. Let's be real. The entertainment world never stops churning out spicy gossip, and we'll be here to serve it up piping hot. Stay tuned, stay safe, and stay in the know.